Hey guys, this is Christy Carter and we are just getting started with our nice webinar tonight. This is called Give the Gift of a Vacation. And here we are, it's Christmas time, it's Hanukkah time, it is Kwanzaa time. Kwanzaa is going to be next Friday. And we have Christmas in a week from today. So things are pretty exciting. I know Hanukkah started, 2 days ago or something like that. Anyway, it's pretty darn exciting, and we are going to get right into how you can give a gift of a vacation to a friend or a family member. Pretty cool stuff, pretty amazing. Really hasn't been out there too much as something that people usually do. So this is kind of a new trend. It's actually pretty awesome. I absolutely love the idea. Especially if you're a part of a big family and you can, siblings can pull together all their funds and send mom and dad off for a nice vacation for a Christmas present. Sometime in January, February, whatever. It'd be a really nice thing to do. So anyway, let's get going. We are recording this tonight, and I'm still waiting for some people to come on board. We have, hey, there's Ponce. Hey, Ponce, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. And we have Austin from Oregon. We have Jeremy from Kenya. What? Wow. Kenya, West Africa. Amazing. I was in Kenya about 8 years ago. Loved Kenya. Beautiful. We have Marilee, haven't heard that name for a long time, from California. Okay, so you guys, we're going to just dive into this now and get going so we can get on with our Christmas wrapping and things like that. So here we go. Greetings, my name is Christy Carter. You made a really smart decision to be here tonight because we're going to be discussing how to qualify for vacation giveaways, see who you can send on those vacations. You'll find out the costs of these vacations, and you will see where these vacations are. And there's a lot more that I'm going to cover. So hold on tight. This should only take about a half hour, 45 minutes at the max. I'm trying to keep our webinars down a little bit because I know people are busy, especially this time of year. So here we go. Now, you probably heard about me through my website called wholesale-traveler.com. This site is where you can sign up for our specials. You can sign up for our newsletters. I send out a newsletter every single weekend and a Monday special. There's, questions, answers there. There's some cruise ideas. There's some vacation ideas. So there's a lot of stuff there on that website. It's really pretty cool. So if you haven't gone and looked at that recently, look at it again because things are always changing. I'm always updating things and things like that. So Wholesale Traveler is actually Global Resorts Network. I've been a member of Global Resorts Network for the last 5 years, and I absolutely love it. I had my Wholesale-Traveler website made so I can show you how Global Resorts works in my own way. I actually have an art background, so doing this business is an artistic endeavor as well. So I like to have my own website. It just shows you a little bit more about who I am and makes things easier for you to understand what Global Resorts is all about. I absolutely love to travel, and that's why we're here. This is a recent photo. This was taken about a week ago. We are actually in Costa Rica. Had a fabulous time. I did stay at one of our places there in San Jose, Costa Rica. It was very nice, very, very nice property. But here we are on the beach, riding horses. We went ziplining, we rode horses, we went kayaking down jungle lagoons. It was absolutely incredible. Totally lifetime memories in the making. Absolutely fabulous. It's actually almost like a second honeymoon. It's just really, really nice. Just me and my husband, and we had a wonderful time. But what got me started in traveling was going up to Alaska. That was like 30-something years ago. I was a cook in a bush camp for fly fishermen up at Katmai National Park up there in Alaska. It was absolutely lovely. It was scary. I was only 18 or so at the time, and my first time away from home. I remember taking the red eye at 3 o'clock in the morning, leaving San Francisco or whatever with champagne and the whole bit on board, and my parents were there crying. It was, kind of an emotional thing, but it was really awesome that I did that at such a young age and became very independent and love traveling ever since. So here I am with my husband again. We were in Kenya. This was 8 years ago, and had a fabulous time. You know, I also like going to really nice resorts. I like going to luxury resorts. And, you know, I like that because you don't have anything to worry about. You know that you're going to get top-notch service, top-notch decor, top-notch everything. And you don't have to worry about it. It's just really, really nice. I'm a pretty picky person. And that's one of the reasons why I landed with GRN. I mean, 5 years ago. That's pretty cool. Here we are up vacation up in Snowbird. This is where we went to a timeshare that one of my friends owned, and I happened to look on our GRN website, and our GRN website housed that property. So it was just like, wow, that's pretty amazing. Very interesting. Anyway, that's timeshares and GRN. That's another webinar. I think I have them in YouTube already, but you know, take a look at that. It's very informative. Here we are. This is just like 2 weeks ago. This is Tortuga Lodge in Costa Rica. That's me pointing at a breadfruit. They have the breadfruit trees that are actually, you know, they have these big, huge fruits. They look like giant baseballs, and they're going to be ripe like next month in January. Interesting. Here I am golfing in Acapulco. So I get around. I really love to travel the world. I mean, I'm just starting my heaviest travel years. I figure while I'm still relatively young, I want to go far and deep. I want to go to places like India, the Maldives, the Himalayas, you know, all throughout Asia and things like that. And as I get older, in my 80s or whatever, I think I'll probably do like more cruises and maybe go to places here in the United States, something kind of easier. Because traveling can be hard, and it takes a lot of wear and tear sometimes, even if you travel first class. I mean, it still is, you know, it still takes a lot of effort. But anyway, that's another subject. So where are these vacations that you can give away as gifts? Well, they're in over 55 countries throughout the world. And we're talking the US, Mexico, Asia, Australia, Europe, just to name a few. So what this is all about is the instant bookings. As a GRN member, you have the ability to actually give a week away, as many weeks away as you want, to friends or family. It's pretty darn amazing. So this is the back office, as we call it. As a GRN member, you have access to this site that shows you all of our properties, and our properties are constantly being updated. It is first come, first serve. As a member of GRN, you pay between $3.98, even less actually. I've seen some properties in the Dominican Republic around like $99 for a whole week. I mean, it sounds amazing, almost too good to be true, but that's what we can have as members, and they're pretty good places. As I said, I'm pretty picky. I like luxury, and so anyway, as a member, you pay between $99, I gotta say that because we can, up to $7.99 at some really top 5-star places per week. This is per week, not per night, per week. That is what's crazy about it. It's so good. So anyway, instant bookings is this big square down here at the bottom, and all you have to do is click on that, and I'll show you what comes up. So here we are. Instant bookings. I went ahead and see what comes up here. All you have to do is a 3-part process. Really simple. I went click instant bookings. This comes up. I wanted to go to the United States. You can just toggle this. Just click this button here, and there's Asia, Mexico, Europe, US, Australia, things like that. So I went ahead and just picked the US, and then it shows you all the different cities in that country. So I picked Orlando. And then the check-in date that you are looking for. So this one I just thought February 7th, 2015. So what came up is a whole slew of all these properties that I can send one of my friends or family to. It's amazing. It's absolutely fabulous. I love it. So what I picked right here was the Wyndham Cypress Palms. That's in Kissimmee, Florida. February 8th until February 15th. It's a 1-bedroom, holds up to 4, but I think it's just nice to have 2, for $5.99 for a whole week. That's for 7 nights, 8 days. So what we did is we went to view that, and here we have it. We have all the information that you need. It's the Wyndham Cypress Palms. Here is the address. Here is the the email, the website, if you want to go there, phone numbers, all that stuff is right there. It's all totally, all the information is right there. And it just makes it so easy. So all you have to do as a member of GRN to give an Instant Bookings a free vacation week away as a Christmas gift or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever, all you have to do is request that. And then it goes right onto your credit card, and you can give that gift. You can print it out and give it as like a little certificate to your friends or family for Christmas, which is totally awesome. I mean, how would you like to receive a nice card with a nice gift certificate inside saying, oh, you have a week in Florida, or you have a week in Palm Springs, or you have a week in France? I mean, you can do this. You can do this, guys. It's incredible. And it's only going to cost you $5.99 per week. That's it. For 7 nights, 8 days. It's absolutely incredible. So I went to, let's do some comparisons here. I went to Expedia, and they were actually sold out. But there were some similar resorts. Here's the Expedia Orlando cost chart. Then this is nightly rates, okay? So the hotel average is $136, and again, we're talking about our GRN price here. This is it's a kitchen. It's a partial kitchen. Has a 1-bedroom, separate units. So you have the kitchen, you have a 1-bedroom, nice big living room, and that's a really nice property. But here at Expedia, you have I've done so many of these comparisons that I know that these prices are like bottom basement. You don't get a whole lot sometimes. So their 3-star price is $118 per night. This is per night. 4 stars $201, and the 5 stars $202. That's interesting. $1 difference. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, I went to compare that, and so what we have is our GRN 1-bedroom apartment, 1-bedroom facility is $5.99 for the whole week. Expedia's similar resorts are $118 per night per room. So 118 times 7 is $826. Expedia's 118 minus GRN's $5.99, as a savings, as a member, you are going to be saving $227. That is nothing to sneeze at. That adds up at overtime. I mean, if you can be a silver member at 5 weeks per year, or a diamond member at 20 weeks per year. And these are small savings compared to some of the other things that we have compared to GRN. So this is pretty darn good. These savings do add up, and it is totally worth it in the long run. So let's take another look here at the Instant Bookings. This is in Tahoe, Nevada. I know a lot of our family, or the older generations, the people who were born in probably the 30s or 40s or whatever, they like to go and gamble. And maybe some of the younger generations do too, but I know my folks used to gamble a lot. My grandparents really did. I remember back in the 70s, my grandparents would take like 5 hours to get to Reno, Nevada, and it was a big deal. It was a big, huge thing. They did it once a year, and it took them like 4 days to get up there, go have their fun, and then come back. It was like a big, huge deal. And nowadays you can just go up there in a couple hours from the Bay Area, or you can fly into Reno. They have a nice airport. But anyway, I thought that this would be fun to send those folks who like to gamble up to Tahoe, up to the South Lake Tahoe area. Pretty cool. So we went with the Tahoe Seasons Resort. This is January 25th until February 1st. It's a 1-bedroom, again, for $5.99. Now, they're not all $5.99, but my examples that I got today, I just got those examples, are $5.99. We have some that are $4.74. We have, they go between like $398 to $700 for a whole week. So that's kind of the range for a whole week. That's pretty darn amazing. It's awesome. So here is the Tahoe Seasons Resort. This is in Nevada. This is South Lake Tahoe, close to the casinos. If they want to go skiing, this could be some friends who want to go skiing, or friends who want to go gambling or whatever. There's a lot of shows up in Tahoe. It's kind of like a little Tahoe. South Lake Tahoe is kind of like a mini Las Vegas. I mean, there's some really cool properties there. and you have skiing. I actually have a little bit more to do in Tahoe because you have the skiing, the hiking, during the summertime, a lot of shows, resorts, restaurants, and things like that. So there's a lot of neat things to do. So actually I messed up my time before, but we are checking in here February 1, checking out the 8th, $5.99. This is a 1-bedroom, sleeps 4. It does not have a kitchen. This has no kitchen, but this is just, it looks like they do have a kitchen though. That's kind of funny. Most of these do. If they have a 1-bedroom, there usually are kitchens. But if not, you can just walk down to the lobby and probably have a breakfast. They do include breakfast, I think. Anyway, it is a good place to go to regardless. And there's a ton of other places to go as well. I mean, we have the Thunderbird Resort Club. We have the Worldmark Reno, which is very nice. We have a State Line property. We have a Mountain Retreat. We have the Stardust Tahoe. So there's a lot of neat things to choose from. So anyway, let's take a look at what Expedia says about the Tahoe seasons. So we went there and we wanted to look for the dates February 1st until February 8th. They were actually sold out. So again, it's first come, first serve. Also on Expedia as well as GRN, we have that date available. Expedia does not, so that's very interesting. So I went ahead and looked at some other South Lake Tahoe properties, and they're starting, here's the Grand Residence by Marriott Lake Tahoe, $152 per night. The Lake Tahoe Resort Hotel, that's $185 per night. And Harrah's Lake Tahoe, $123 per night. So you're looking at a lot, you're spending a lot more money by going through Expedia as opposed to GRN. And that's one of the reasons why I am a GRN member. So let's take a look at the cost comparison. So for the average cost for a 3.5 star property is $125 per night through Expedia. The GRN price at the Tahoe Seasons Resort is $5.99 for 7 nights. So what I do, as you probably already know, I just times the Expedia price, $125 times 7 for the whole week, 7 nights, is $875 for Expedia. So Expedia's $875 minus GRN, $5.99, you're going to be saving $276 as a GRN member. That is great savings. Why not do that? That's awesome savings. And again, Global Resorts Network charges between $3.99. I should go down to actually $99. Well, no, it is in instant bookings. Anyway, between $3.99 and $7.99 for 1 week in instant bookings, which is your gift to give to a family member or a friend. Pretty darn amazing. And you can give as many instant booking weeks away as you want. There's no limit. That is pretty darn amazing. The only thing that you have to do is you have to be a member to be able to do that, but that's a pretty darn good thing. As a member, you're going to be saving so much anyway. It's just amazing. Okay. So let's take a look at some of the instant booking benefits. So you can give the gift of vacation, a 1-week vacation to your friends or family. It's a great gift for parents, adult children, or friends. You can help your loved ones save money and create memories of a lifetime. As a GRN member, you will have your own concierge to contact for any reason at all. And this is a big point right here. This is huge because I have spent a lot of time and energy before I was a GRN member hunting and pecking and putting together my own trips and things like that. And that's fine and dandy, but if something messes up, who are you going to talk? Who's going to be your point of contact? If you you go into a hotel or a rental or something like that, and something is messed up, there's some paperwork that slipped through the cracks. Who are you going to call? There's really no there's no follow-up. There's no point of contact, and that's what's so important when you're traveling. And especially as you get older, you want things to go pretty smoothly. You want you want the comforts of, a nice roof over your head and things to work on time. And it's important to have your own point of contact that you can rely on. So as a GRN member, you can totally call the GRN offices anytime. They have 24/7 service. And it is like having your own private travel agent. And that is what I love about Global Resorts Network, is like having your own private travel agent. And that is really important to me. And I'm sure it is to you. So let's take a look at instant bookings in Switzerland. I'm just showing you a couple examples here, showing you where we have these properties. And this is just a tiny, tiny top of the point of a needle of what we have. We have, over 5,000 resorts worldwide. So I'm just showing just a couple of properties here to show you what we have. So instant bookings, I mean, could you imagine sending your brother, your sister, and their family, if you want to do that, to Switzerland to go skiing, or just sending your folks to go skiing? How cool would that be? So this one here is, again, I selected Switzerland because that's one of my destinations. I'm going to probably go skiing there maybe in the next couple of months, but for sure next year if I don't do it in the next couple of months. Anyway, this is February 21st until the 28th. It's a studio 2 max for $599. And this is in Le Crate Euro Las. I can't even say that. Sorry guys, I'm not very good with my European lingo, but you get the gist of my point here. So let's take a look here. This is Le Crate Euro Lo Isurus or something like that for $599 for the whole week. This is for a beautiful, beautiful property right there at the base of the ski lodge, at the base of the ski lifts, and you can also do it during the summertime and go hiking. I mean, I have friends who've gone to Switzerland and absolutely love it. I have actually gone to Switzerland, but not to this part. I went to St. Moritz about 10 years ago. It was fabulous. Absolutely love it. So the cheese is really good too. But anyway, so it's $599 for a week in February. You can send your parents, you can send your friends, you can send your brother, your sister, your aunt, uncle. You can send anybody you want, as many weeks, as many times as you want. I mean, there's a lot of latitude, a lot of freedom here to send people, to give the gift of travel. Give the gift of a week of travel in Europe. How cool is that? That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing stuff. So I did a little comparison here with VRBO. That's a really popular site now. A lot of people are looking at things like this. So I went in just Switzerland, just kind of broad Switzerland. There's like over 900 vacation rentals, and that's cool. I have some friends who use it. They like it. That's great. So here I wanted to narrow it down to a 1 bedroom, 1 bath that sleeps, 2 to 6 people. And here came some nice properties. They look great. Here's one for $895 for a week. Here's one I actually did the conversion here. This one is $1320 per week. This one is only $270 per week. So that would be something to look at if you're really trying to save money. But I'm a little suspicious of that too, because that might be a little bit too chintzy for me. Like I said, I'm a little picky. I like luxury. I like nice. So anyway, you can go to VRBO yourself and take a look at all the things that they have and compare it yourself to GRN. I mean, I welcome you to do that. It'd be a great thing to do. So let's do a Swiss franc conversion, because over in Switzerland they use sometimes the euro, sometimes the Swiss franc. So for the exclusive 1 bedroom apartment, it was actually converted to $1,320 US dollars. In the GRN instant booking, the price is $599. So not only will you be able to, send your family or your friends on a week-long vacation, but you're going to be saving a ton of money comparing to something like this. As a Global Resorts Network member, you will save $721. That is tremendous. That is awesome. I mean, could you imagine doing that? That's fantastic. So again, let's compare VRBO compared to GRN. A lot of the VRBO is dealing directly with the homeowner. And there are, if you go down the VRBO website all the way down, there's like there's a 2, 3, or 4 day stay requirement. So make sure you look at that as well, because you're going to be spending, $13.20 for the whole week, or you're going to be spending, kind of a lot of money. So you want to take a look at that. It may work out and it may not work out. There's no guarantees. The thing is about GRN is that they strive to make happy customers, because, and I'm sure VRBO does that too, but VRBO has been in business for about 10, 20 years, and I think, and I know that Global Resorts Network has been in business for over 28 years with their travel provider. So it's pretty darn amazing. And they really care about customer care. So to qualify, in order to give away these weeks, you need to be a silver or a diamond member of Global Resorts Network. Now remember, there's no maintenance fees as a member or any other built-in fees. Sometimes some small country taxes may apply. You have access to wholesale prices to over 5,000 resorts. The silver membership is 5 weeks per year. The diamond is 20 weeks per year. And you have your own personal concierge, your private travel agent. And again, you never pay maintenance fees ever. It's just that one-time fee. It is tremendous. I think the cat needs to go out, so hold on, let me get him. Okay, cat is out. He's happy. Okay, so let's go back to my site, wholesale-traveler.com. And again, go down all the way to the bottom. You will see the prices. You will see, questions and answers about some of the basic questions about Global Resorts Network. And of course, you can always give me a call or email me, or find me on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. I'm pretty much all over the place, and love to promote GRN. I think it's the best travel membership ever, absolutely ever. And here's Mark Hoverson and Al Morales, Al was #1 owner here with GRN, and Mark is now an owner as well. And they've been in business for over 28 years. They have a AAA rating with the Better Business Bureau. And I know Mark personally. He's a great guy, family guy, church-going man. He's a good guy. He's absolutely amazing. He's actually one of my mentors. He's a super awesome dude. Really cool. So why would you want to be a Global Resorts member? Well, you never pay retail. You stay at 3, 4, and 5-star resorts. It's a lifetime membership that is transferable, willable, and sellable. You'll be able to take friends with you. You'll be able to give the gift of a vacation for a birthday, a wedding, Christmas present, or just because. And that's the focus of our webinar tonight, is the instant bookings, where you can give a week away to a friend or a family member pretty much any time of the year. So you can travel 5 weeks or 20 weeks per year at wholesale prices as a member. And you can simply enjoy more vacation savings as a member. It's pretty freaking amazing. Right now we have over 50,000 happy GRN members to date, and that number is growing each and every single day. So let's review what we discussed. As a member of GRN, you can give the gift of a vacation for a whole week to a friend or family member. You can also give them 2 weeks. I mean, you can put these weeks back to back. If you can find, in our inventory, if you can find weeks that fit back to back, they can stay in the same place for 2 weeks. I have some friends who actually vacation down in Mexico. They're 20-week members at the diamond level, and they go down to Mexico and they have booked all of their stuff back to back. And these weeks are the hot week, which are only $398 per week. So they have just scheduled, so they have them all back to back, and you can do that. It's pretty amazing. I mean, you can stay in Mexico for a few weeks, then you can hop over to Hawaii, or go down to Costa Rica, or do whatever you want. I mean, it's just complete freedom. It's absolute wonderful freedom, and you're not spending an arm and a leg. It's absolutely fabulous. So, okay, I got off course there a little bit. But anyways, Expedia was sold out of a lot of resorts we looked at, okay? You can save hundreds of dollars each time you give the gift of a vacation as a GRN member. We saw in some examples that you can save almost $300 per vacation when we compare it to Expedia. So our private travel membership is also a lifetime membership, which offers you the ability to pay between $398 and $799 per week of travel as a member. I mean, as a member, you can be doing that. It's just pretty amazing. So again, GRN also has access to discounted airfare, car rentals, cruises, feature attraction tickets, and even restaurant. You can even get points dining out. Pretty amazing. So act now. Don't delay lifetime memories of a lifetime. Go to my website, Wholesale-Traveler, and sign up to be a GRN member today. Tonight would actually be better for you. So you can give the gift of travel, because it's going to take about 5 days for you to go through, for the sign up to go through all the way. You do have 3 days right of rescission. If you buy a membership, you don't think it's the right thing for you, it's a little over your budget, then don't worry about it. You can cancel within 3 days. But if you've got to get that going right now, because Christmas is in a week from that. That's in 7 days. But think about it. You can be a member right now and give the gift of a travel week to a friend, a family member, your parents. I mean, give them that card with that nice certificate. Here's a week in Mexico, or here's a week in Panama, or here's a week in Switzerland. I mean, think about how exciting that would be for your folks to receive something like that. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you can, have your siblings pool in money. Each couple put in like $100 and give your parents a gift of a vacation for a whole week anywhere in the world. How awesome would that? Or give it to your niece or nephew who is going to be graduating from high school or college. I mean, there's just so much that you can do here. It's just tremendous. So, I mean, you can help your loved ones save big time on travel. So contact me, Christy Carter, if you have any questions at all. My email is christyacarter@gmail.com, or you can give me a call here in my office. I'll be here for the next half hour. You can call me at 925-362-8057, and I would be happy to also give you your own private online tour of our membership. That's where I would just hook up my computer so you can see my computer on your computer, and we just go through some of the membership, some of the destinations, the prices, and things like that. And so you would be a very informed person. And whether you buy it or not, that's up to you, but I hope you do buy it, because it's really such a savings, and such great places, and there's such integrity behind this company. Mark Hoverson has just done a fabulous job, and like I said earlier, I know him personally, and he's an awesome guy. So again, go to my website, check it out, take a look around. I have some videos, I have some testimonials, I have the contact me part. It's all right there. Or you can schedule an appointment with me. Just go ahead and send me an email at christyacarter@gmail.com, and I'm going to send you my Doodle calendar so we can figure out a time when we can talk, or we can just meet up our computers and you can see what is in our membership back office. So again, here's my contact information. I'm Christy Carter. My email is christyacarter@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook at facebook.com/wholesale-traveler. My office phone is 925-362-8057. You can phone or text me on my iPhone, and that is 925-303-5717. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you think that you would like to be a member. Of course, I want to talk to you. And even if you don't want to be a member, I'd like to know why. If there's some questions that I have not answered, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them, because I want to see people really enjoy this membership. I mean, I feel like it would be a disservice for me not to tell you about how great this membership is. You can save so much money and you can travel so far and wide. And the membership is 99-year membership, so it's like a lifetime membership. So that's pretty amazing. It's absolutely cool. So you guys, happy holidays. I hope you have safe and pleasant and wonderful holidays, and may all your dreams come true. It is a wonderful life. I love it. I love traveling, and I want to see you out at some of those great resorts soon in the year 2015. Take care, guys. Christy Carter over and out.